Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Wizards. For the Indiana Pacers, they're hungry to start the season off right. Opening night wins are extra sweet. Wizards, Pacers, and we'll be right back after this. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Washington Wizards starters. They've got Brook Lopez, Kyle Kuzma out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, on the wing, it's Brown and Mathurin. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Thankfully, we got through the offseason storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Brown. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Lopez. Drummond finds Caruso. Back to Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Drummond not seeing the defense that's hanging all over him just because of his size alone. He's so big and so effective on the inside.
Halliburton misses. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They really struggled against this team last year, despite having comparable talent. I mean, they got...
For 3, Mathurin. Washington with a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Caruso. Down low. Lopez can't hit.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Count the basket.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
It's stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Tries a 10-footer. The Pacers again can't hit.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Brown. Up again. Outside for Halliburton. Jones comes with a double team. Stolen by Drummond. Here's the break. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a given.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pacers making a change here. Heald's checked in. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Caruso. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Knocked away. Mathurin with a steal. For the finish. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Now Kuzma, back to Lopez. And it's off from three-point range.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Smith comes in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. To the middle. Turner. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Monk. And here's Finney Smith. The 3-ball. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Jackson gets the bucket. It's all knotted up.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Timeout called. The Wizards.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Davis is checked in. Monk for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I love how Davis sees the floor, especially when he gets it to the open teammates.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Turner. Heald for 3. Rebound Washington.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Indiana
foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Coulibaly, defended by Jackson. Monk for 3. And again. Washington with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's McConnell, still without a bucket. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. Sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Finney Smith passes to Monk. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Nesmith. Launches a three. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Washington shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Davis can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McConnell passes to Turner. Monk with a steal. And here's the fast break. McConnell with a steal. Pass to Hield. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Wizards leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Monk into the lane. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and, of course, they know it.
So he gets them both. And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, is pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening. And then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Lopez with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Lopez can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Turner. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana basemates.
He's checked in for Indiana. Caruso, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Monk. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Jones. There's the triple. And Herter gets a 3. Herter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Finished off the break. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
Herter out there completing the break on the run.
So it's the Pacers now. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Matherin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And there's Herder. That's good on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Outside, Brown takes the 3. Gill grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin passes to Toppin. Yep, that one goes. Toppin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Here's Drummond. Here's Gill. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Jones in the post, defended by Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Got it. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Halliburton punching in. There's Neesmith with the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Jones. Back to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Drummond. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Here's Matherin. Rebound, Washington. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 1, the Pacers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Toppin, and Hield is subbed in for Matherin. Halliburton for 3. Yes! Top points from Tyrese.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Grant.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest, but he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. McConnell, he's checked in for Brown. And a change for the Wizards. Lopez is checked in. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses. Monk, he's checked in for Johnson.
Pacers. Isaiah.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And Washington with possession. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Indiana has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Kuzma with the double team. Pass to Jackson. McConnell outside. Now here's Hield. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Neesmith. Now Halliburton. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. seems to be rushing shots.
Good on the shot.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Back to Kuzma. Fires the three. And again, Washington with a triple.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Here's Jones. And that's not going to go.
That's the end of the first
And a
half.
pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. Second-unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And, you know, I like to fire them to the starters, baby.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play. at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indiana leading. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Andre Drummond, Kyle Kuzma out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Caruso in at the 3. Kuzma against Brown. Pass to Lopez. Jones from outside. They grab their own miss. Drummond, the shot from the low post is good. Drummond's got 10.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. And it's Mathurin missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Jones. Drummond passes to Kuzma. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Well, as a champion and a 20-point-per-game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful, and then he lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Caruso misses. And Brown has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Lopez passes to Drummond. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The Pacers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Lopez passes to Caruso. Outside Finney-Smith. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Brown. Pulls up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Johnson passes to Davis. Now Finney-Smith, defended by Halliburton. Back to Davis. Here's Finney-Smith. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the night. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Down low. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Lopez passes to Caruso. Right side Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Caruso, the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Davis. Outside Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. The 3, Mathurin. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Pass to Davis. Back to Lopez. Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. Heald's checked in for Matherin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton.
TJ McConnell.
Washington trailing. Pass to Johnson. And here's Herter. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Herter's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we talk about some expanded range. Herter's got some himself.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Jackson, pass to Hield. And here's Brown for three. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
50 seconds left in the third. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
There's the three. And there's Herter. That's good on the assist by Monk. 13 points in the game. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk. No good on the shot. Great D that time from McConnell. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And it's Hield missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away. 1 second left.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Wizards out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating. Improvising and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hield and Matherin at the 2 and the 3. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the wing, Jones. Monk for 3. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. Jones grabs the board. Kuzma with the ball. Turner covering. Kuzma finds Jones. Back to Kuzma. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Nesmith. And he makes it.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And that one's good. Koulibaly. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Neal showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Monk passes to Drummond. Monk against McConnell. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And it's Healed, missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Monk from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
On the wing, Matherin to the paint. Here's Turner. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
Well, Hield has been in these spots before and soaking up the moment here.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Miles Turner.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Drummond finds Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kuzma. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Checking in for the Pacers, Bruce Brown.
Halliburton with the ball. Oh, Halliburton not backing down.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Kuzma down low. Brown's there. It's Kuzma with the miss. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. They got the rebound. Here's Turner. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Wow. Turner just going off. Stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Halliburton against Jones. Pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma, left side Jones. Now here's Lopez, defended by Halliburton. Clock at 6. Drummond passes to Caruso. Kuzma for 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Turner. Shoots over Lopez. No good off the glass.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Jones, the pass to Kuzma. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Kuzma and concentration need to come together here, as this is a pivotal time for this team to try and notch up a win.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Out left to the wing. Against Jones. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Kuzma, the pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Lopez. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Oh, he got it. He got it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Kuzma finds Drummond. Back to Kuzma. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Halliburton. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Tyus Jones. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Halliburton is a pretty exceptional free throw shooter. This trip should be difficult for him, but we'll see.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 4. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Kuzma for 3, and he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense as we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Welcome to NBA2k TV and happy holidays. We have an awesome holiday episode for you.
A lot of you are probably traveling for the holidays. My family's coming in town, so I'm pretty excited about that. What about you?
Well, I'm excited because I'm taking a road trip up north to see the California Redwoods with my family.
Speaking of traveling, NBA players are experts at playing on the road, and over the holidays, they'll be doing a lot of traveling.
So in the spirit of giving and the holidays, here's a chance at some VC. Do you know which two cities have the longest distance between arenas?
Is it?
Welcome to the NBA three-point contest. Five, four, three, two, one. Shot up. Five, four, three, two, one. Let it rain.
Regardless of the distance you travel, a good night's rest is important. It just might be the secret to this team's success. Which NBA team won the most road games last season?
Was it the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Celtics, or the Kings? If you answer the Bucks, congratulations. Here's some VC.
You know, you need that voice. You probably need that voice to walk around with you in regular life, telling you what's right and wrong. You'd probably be a better person. So, young Wayne makes people better in general.
You sure this is cool? Relax, this place is pet friendly. What's funny?
You know, 2 guys and a horse.
NBA2k Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. James is out there with Paul George. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Curry. And it's Tatum in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense. And we got a taste of that right there.
Brunson scanning the floor. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Curry. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And here is Durant. Offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
Sure. The West again cannot hit.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Tatum no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Brunson. There's the lob at the Kumbo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It falls. High speed that time from Brunson. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the West can't hang on to the ball.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 14-4 run right now. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The shot by George, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. A 12-point game. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level.
Hey, Diablo coming in.
Bubba! Hey, watch the pick.
You got double. Back up. And a foul.
I'll take it.